Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a very common manifestation in young women and a common cause for infertility and many other knock-on effects. The root cause for me, holistically, for polycystic ovary syndrome is really its association with metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance. So all of those categories come in one, and the way to manage those is again paying attention to the diet, addressing the food intolerances, common food intolerances, particularly refined carbohydrates and grains generally, but making these patients have more protein, fibre and fat, not to skip meals, have regular meal times, a good regular exercise, cardiovascular exercise regime, drinking water, stress management, but particularly the food and exercise I think is helpful to polycystic ovary management. And beyond that, nutrient deficiencies. So often polycystic ovaries, I find these patients are high testosterone, high androstenedione, high DHEA, and maybe low progesterone. Because these patients tend to be young, young girls, young women, I don't like to get into hormone prescribing. All they really need is food management, turning the gut around, and addressing the nutrient deficiencies. Commonly the nutrient deficiencies I find are zinc deficiency, iron deficiency, B6, B3, omega-3 oils, and perhaps they might need a herb like Dong Quai to manage the hormones, to improve the luteinizing hormone perhaps. But usually food, diet and exercise is sufficient to get them on the right track. The food is very important in helping address polycystic ovaries because it does help stabilize blood sugar levels. And if you have this erratic blood sugar levels, what comes with that is fungus, leaky gut, depression, mood swings, brain chemistry goes out, adrenals get exhausted, and then you have all those hormone imbalances that follow. So this nice stable, being in what I call the zone, this steady flow of blood sugar levels where it's not erratic, is what we were designed to have constantly through the day. We weren't designed to have this erratic flow. But that does involve paying attention to food, what you eat, how you eat, when you eat. And that has to be a long-term strategy for these patients, as well as an exercise regime and some basic nutrient support.